Hey everybody, welcome to SmashPad's Top 10 Games of 2022. And here at number 7 is Vampire Survivors. Oh, my mouse is covered. I'm going to keep that off of there because this is a game that plays with a controller. Vampire Survivors is a nonsense game. And I don't say that as a negative. It is a game full of nonsense in a way that has been a huge indie darling for this year. It was in early access for was it since late last year? I think maybe last fall. I forget when it exactly went up. It was $3, which is ridiculously cheap. I guess $5 now. It's also on Game Pass on PC and Xbox console, so you can check it out there. But I think give the person the $5 if you're enjoying it. It is a game of nonsense. So let's hop in here. We'll play a little bit, show you a little bit of this game. So it is very much using a lot of Castlevania style to it. Like initially looked a little bit more directly like a rip off of those games. Oh boy, I got new characters here: Ambro Joe and Zia Sunta. I don't know what any of them do. This is an egg. What is an egg doing in here? You have a lot of basic stuff like whip. You got axe. It's a garlic. Those are not testicles. Please do not think that. There's your boomerang, your knife. A lot of this is Santa's water, not Satan or holy water. This the book that goes spinning around. There's cats. There's this weird thing. This skeleton throws bones. What is this? This is a whip of some kind. I haven't tried these characters. Let's just do that. And yeah, they put out DLC for $2. That's what this last map is. I'm not gonna play that because I'm not that crazy. But we'll start on a very basic stage, stage 1, the Mad Forest. I think this audio is gonna be okay. Holy crap! But yeah, I'm not doing any of these attacking. I'm just using the left stick. Hold on a second. I need to look at the map. Okay. So this game is about your character auto attacking. You collect these little experience crystals, and along the way, as you level up, you get to pick weapons and I forget what they call the secondary items. I'll just call them secondary items, and they combine into evolutions. You have to have both in your inventory and max up the weapon level to its max. So you can see, like, I have 8 slots up here. I can use my mouse to show this. Right here, these 8 little dots. I gotta level up that weapon, which happens in a random draw every time you level up. There are also other means for doing that, so that's the whole thing. So initially here, I am just trying to level up. Alright, we did it. Oh geez, what I want. There's guns. These guns are cool, but I'll show you some of the classic weapons. So let's go with axe. This is gonna be difficult to show in like a 15-minute video. Yeah, the whips are kind of tough to do up front. Oh geez, they're throwing into me. So this is a bit of a roguelite, so I have upgrades to let me just like re-roll. Alright, good. I can show you the cross too. There we go. I also have upgrades where I have more of these thrown out initially. So it's throwing 2 out at once. This is just nonsense what's going on right now. And this is not even the beginning of the nonsense, really. So, okay, now I can do this. This pentagram is cool when you level it up fully. Torona's box. I forget what this is. Cursed item. This might be a thing I do not even know. Do I even know what that is? That's a box. Oh, geez, that's not on any of these? I don't see it. Holy crap, I've not used that. But yeah, these new characters, you want to accomplish whatever goal they had. Now, this is a thing I should not do. Wait a second, what do I need? I need a clover, that candelabra. Yeah, this whip is not an item yet in the game. This only appears with this character. I have to do a specific thing. I think it's usually either last X amount of time or get to a certain level, and then that'll become an item that can drop in the game. So let's go back to the map. So Clover's off to the bottom left. This is the thing I don't think they added until a good bit into development. There's our turkey or chicken or whatever that gives us health. This is the boss here, the glowing bat, as you would expect. I mean, it's not a boss, but it's a more powerful enemy. So if it dies, oh, you get this every time you level up. And if these are a complementary item to something else, it'll tell me up front. But this is not one. Oh, what does the heart go to? Either of these. I don't think I'll go for that right now. Again, like I said, I have those options. I have an option to ban weapons or items, so if I don't want it to drop at all, I can go do that. Wait, did we kill that bat? Oh. Vento Sacro. I don't know what that is. Well, that bat didn't get... That bat must have just dropped a red experience crystal. Red experience crystal, at least especially for a while, levels you up fully. As you can see, we're at level 6. This is literally nonsense, I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm not attacking at all. I'm just moving around. That's all I'm doing. You can play with a mouse or a keyboard. Oh, here comes the bats. This is where you can get a bunch of experience, as I said. Alright, we've screwed around enough over here. I need to go get this clover. Alright, I got some cash out of this. I don't think we're going to go for a full run, but I would love to accidentally unlock this whip as... This looks like an upgraded whip in Castlevania. That could be what it is. I don't know. Alright. I can get this here, or I can go for something else. So there's a black and white version of this bird. Those are an evolution together. Don't really want to mess with that. So I'm going to get that clover anyway, so no real reason to go for this. It would just add on as a second evolution of it. There we go. There's the Bibles coming out to help me out. Yeah, these maps are huge, but it's also repeating in design, at least. But yeah, you're essentially, it's like a pacifist run in a dual stick shooter, except that it's intentional that you can't do anything for that kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna run over to this thing. How close are we? Okay, we're still... There's a lot of room in here. And some of these maps are very large. The DLC map is supposed to be the biggest map yet. It looks like a legit, like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night kind of map. How sprawling it is. I don't know if it actually is or not. They show the map in the games on the DLC's page. So that makes it sound like it's probably pretty big. Yeah, that guy just died again. Maybe there's something with this character where the enemies don't drop... There we go, there's our evolution for that. So when you get these weapons leveled up, they start becoming way more dangerous to the enemies, I mean. And they just get absurd in the things they do. The Bible's probably the one that most resembles what it normally does. As in, it just has these books flying around you. It's not necessarily the Bible, but it's probably some Necronomicon kind of book or something. There we go. Get our health back up. There we go. It's up here. There. Get that. So that's how you can get more more items. So that skull is curse, which means enemies do more damage. But at the bonus, I already have curse on me because I've upgraded my character with the money I've gotten. And so yeah, the leaves, I think, lets you do more damage, and the heart increases your max HP. Oh, you can see all that there. Max health, might, those are all tied to some of those items, so those will enhance those stats beyond just what your basic stuff might be. Here we go. We'll get the garlic tied to the heart. That's what that is. That's right. So that means I have this like damage circle around me that'll do damage to enemies all around me. So that's great. There's items that on this map occasionally get surrounded by these plants. There's a whole special stage that is just all plants. Not usually these kinds. It's a lot of more random plants types. Oh, this whip. So the regular whip, you start with one side, but the first upgrade is literally you can attack both sides. This one just seems to stick to one side. That's harsh in my buzz right here. Alright. Yeah, this gives me shields. Oh, I got my last weapon type. I can reroll just in case. I go Fire Wander, I can upgrade this fully. Here's the thing. I don't know that I can get the evolution of this whip. This is a cool whip, but it's different from the regular whip, and that's very questionable mentally for me. But yeah, a good run of this, you're going to go 30 minutes. You'll run into death. The Grim Reaper, yeah. And they'll kill you. They will destroy you immediately. There are builds you can get and work towards that will get you able to kill death. But I think you have to do a lot of grinding or reading of wikis and strategies and all that kind of stuff. So it's not undoable, but it just requires a lot of experience with it. I think the side effect of this must be there's no... No, there's a chest. Okay, that dropped. The arrow, the gold arrow that doesn't have any icons next to it is one of those. There we go. Let's see if we get a good roll. Treasure found. Oh, it's just one. This could go 3 or 5. 5's when you hit the jackpot, because it just does a free upgrade for any of these items. So that's why you want to kill those mini bosses. So that's a free upgrade for the axe, so I don't have to pick it my next time. Or gets me closer to the max evolution. I like to evolve something here. I'm doing a very poor job of it because I'm upgrading my whip that I can't actually upgrade or evolve just yet. Oh no, don't push them onto me. A number of maps have those kind of mechanics of this swarm of enemies comes in. Alright, axes are pretty good. Do we have... we don't have the candelabra. That's not great to level that up. I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, you'll get swarmed by enemies. At a certain point, if you do some good evolutions, this may be a bad run. Yeah, let's get the... Oh yeah, that kills everybody. Yeah, see, that's the red one. That gave me a lot of evolution there. Oh, jeez. I can banish... Let me banish the gun. And so I don't get any level up there. But I also ensure I'm not going to get that gun in future drops. So there's a benefit to that. Oh, jeez. Let's also banish the duplicator. That goes with the lightning ring. But yeah, once you start getting your evolutions going, these swarms are not as much of a problem. Doesn't mean you can't, you know, slip up and uh, end your run on that, but it's still a very fun thing. So yeah, I've not streamed this year. One, because I wasn't sure if there was any interest in it, but I think I may uh, do that here coming up. Stay tuned to SmashPad on Twitter, on Twitch. Twitch.tv/SmashPad should be the URL for that. That may be my New Year's. All right, let's get the Santa water. Not gonna call that holy water. It's Santa's water. It's what Santa drinks, obviously. Oh, there's a good little drop you can get that pulls all these to you. All these little experience drops. And that's a great feeling, because you start get... If you got enough out there, you might get a good couple levels out of it. But also there's an item... Ooh, there's a turkey. I forget if there's a canonical... description of what that is. If that's turkey or chicken. That's definitely a turkey. I want to say in Castlevania it's a pot roast. Something like that. Yeah, these vampire bats are very tough. So definitely have to know when to screw around and when to move on. This cat is cool. It just runs around, attacks enemies, but also if you run into it, it'll attack you because it's a cat, and cats are jerks. I was hoping to get an evolution in here, but maybe that'll just be something that's something you do. Maybe I'll just let myself die. I don't really want to do it, but I also would have to know. I didn't even intend to do that. Oh, I have an upgrade that lets me get revives. You get a little invincibility, so yeah, here you get your run of like, here's all the things. These ones I saw these things, I think that's what I've seen, what I had options for, so it's like, this grass probably would have been a pretty good one to pick up. But here's all the ones I had. You know, my run, gold, level reached, all this stuff, so you can see like, yeah, my axe was my best weapon. But also if you do enough for achievements, you get little pop-ups here for that, so there you go. Let me get this out of here. Because, yeah, here's where you get all your power-ups. I don't have enough for that, so that'll be the last of the ones that I have here. There might be stuff that happens. Yeah, I have 86 of 147. I think it's all... These are all achievements, Steam achievements at least. Xbox, I don't know if they have all of these as achievements. This is how you unlock stuff. So I'd unlock, okay, I got 15 minutes with that guy. So we went 10, so that wasn't too bad of a first run with him. And that'll just mean that's a drop for future runs. Same with all this other stuff. Some of these will unlock characters, like that's what this guy is. Those cost money to unlock. Permanently, it'll show up here as a shadow version of a silhouette. You just click on it to pay whatever gold. It's not that much. I think the ones when I unlocked these two the other day, it was like 1,200 or 1,300. I can get that. I can get at least probably 600, 700, 7,000 in a good run. So yeah, that's kind of what if there's any faults with this game. One, it's nonsense. That's not really a fault, but it can be hard for people to parse what's going on with these. These are things I still don't really understand what that is. These are, these are, I forget what they're called. How you even deal with them. I'm trying to think where these show up at all. You can have different music playing and all that stuff, different versions of the stages, all that kind of stuff, so that's cool. I've not yet discovered what this is. But yeah, I think this is the last of the campaign stages. Maybe not. There are relics in them. That's also how you get characters as well. Here's like a bunch of enemies, and you can see some of the basic stuff. They'll tell you like, here's where you find them, the different stages, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of information. This game's $5, and look at all this stuff. Yeah, these are all the achievements. Just explains these different things you've done. I can just hit quick start, and it just throws me into a stage with a character. Just if I'm just like I don't have a plan. I think you should have a plan. You know, pick a couple of these that you're kind of looking for. I don't know what the yellow sign is. It doesn't tell me anything. It unlocks hidden stage items, so that's something I should find. These number things, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what those are. These unlocks rerolls. Oh, do I get more that I can do? Skips. Oh, jeez, I didn't think of that. More banishes. Oh, jeez, I should do that stuff. Banish 10 or more weapons in a single run. Oh, that would be a heck of a thing. I assume I'm going to be able to do these things more. Because my banish, you know, I got 2 here. So I'm going to do 10 in a run if I get 2 of those and maybe 3 out of this. I also have it hiding completed because that just makes this a nonsense thing to look at. It's like reach level 5, do all this stuff. Does it keep hiding? Okay, I thought it was constantly going back and forth between hide completed in this list, which is also not great. But I just did. Oh, I didn't even know I could hold up and go to the bottom. 6,000 kappa. I don't know that I've even faced a kappa. Those are probably in certain stages. Some of these might be tied to the DLC. I'm not 100% sure on that. The Area Standard Evolution Union. Yeah, there's more evolutions. When I looked at the guide for that stuff, that's in there. There's a bunch of them, and a bunch of weapons tied to it. 15 minutes with Myung's Moonspell. I don't know. That's tied with the. Yeah, this is all the DLC stuff, I think. So there's more stuff to do with that. Oh my god, there's so much to do. I put 25 hours into this, and I'm barely scratched. Well, technically, I've done a little bit more than half of the main things in here. So yeah, that is Vampire Survivors. It is nonsense. I don't know how this game is so compelling, and I'm not gonna say addicting because I do a run or two whenever I come back to it. Maybe do more if I have time to waste. But yeah, that is our number 7 game of the year. Stay tuned for more of our top 10 games of the year. Thank you.